Hello, I am Dr. V Bhandary, psychiatrist. I work in Udupi. So today I am going to talk about this Kaun Banega Karodpati show, where you noticed that a boy called Ishit Bhatt, he spoke with Amitabh Bachchan, and this was a 10 to 15 minutes talk which was going on between him and Amitabh Bachchan, which was later on telecast on the national network. And we all observed that people were commenting a lot. People were telling that the boy was impatient, he was interrupting Amitabh Bachchan, he was showing disrespect to Amitabh Bachchan, and he was very casual. So there was I would use the word trolling. He was actually trolled by the common public. This is what I felt, and this is what I am going to talk to you today. See, this is a 10-year-old boy, and there were a lot of questions raised saying that he should not have done like this. He has not followed uh, the rules and regulations, and of course, he didn't win. See, these were the things which were highlighted. But let me tell you, this is just a 10-year-old boy, and when you look at a 10-year-old boy, for me as a psychiatrist, I am just thinking of his brain. This is a brain under construction. Please understand this. Till the age of 25, our brain is under construction. You can't expect a immature brain to behave in a way an adult behaves. Please remember, a child is not a miniature adult. This is what I wanted to clarify. And what you note is that he was in front of the national network. He knows this will be telecast later. There is lots of lights. There is a celebrity actor like Amitabh Bachchan. And how do you expect this boy to behave? Yeah, some children will become anxious. Some of them can be excited. Some of them can become irritable. So these are all truths, isn't it? And further, what happened? The show was aired, and lots of comments, and the comments included whether this is ADHD, whether this is Aspergers Syndrome. So many questions were raised. Even many of my learned brothers in the medical profession, I saw them commenting on social media, asking questions. Let me tell you, ADHD or Asperger's, these are all neurodevelopmental disorders. Two things I felt I should tell you. One is, this sort of labeling cannot be done in 15 minutes. To diagnose ADHD or Asperger's syndrome, we require a qualified psychiatrist, psychologist, neuropsychological assessment, and many a times even then it's very difficult. So making a diagnosis, labeling the child is not right. And second thing is, it's not only the child who is affected, even those people who have been suffering from these sort of disorders. See, you look at Asperger's. Asperger's is a neurodevelopmental disorder where there is difficulty in communication, there are repetitive movements or repetitive utterances, and of course ADHD, where the child doesn't sit in one place, he is overconfident, he has problems with attention concentration. So these sort of children already are facing difficulties, and now you are using their labels on another person. So this shows how society respects child's rights and how society talks about mental health. These are the two things which came to my mind. I personally feel that we should respect this child. The first thing I feel is, probably we should, as parents, we should not send this children to these sort of shows. Second thing is, these shows, see, they are all recorded shows. When they know that the child could be trolled, when they know that this behavior was not something society will accept, is it not right for this media to just drop this particular show or have a retake? informing the child and parents that okay, we want this to be like this, or was it done deliberately so that the TRP of the show will increase? I don't know. No, these are the things which came to my mind. And of course, the most important thing is I think society needs to become more literate about mental health issues. It's very easy to label somebody, it's very easy to stigmatize people with mental health. So, when these sort of comments are being made, the biggest disservice that has occurred is to children with mental health issues. Please understand, they can live like you and me, they have all the rights to live like you and me. And of course, when I talk about this, I noticed when I wrote these comments also, there were a lot of comments accusing me of being a communist or being more bothered about rights than responsibilities. Then there was this question of parenting. They started blaming the parents. Parents don't know how to bring up the child. Let me tell you, the child's behavior cannot be attributed only to parenting. Please understand this. Parenting is one such thing. It is not only parenting, it is peer interactions, the school environment in which the child is grown up, and of course the experiences the child gets, and of course its own inherent capacities. There are so many things which lead to a child's behavior. So, just blaming the parents or just trolling the child, I feel this was unacceptable. Of course, these are all my personal views. I am open to comments, criticism. But what I feel is this particular incident should not have occurred. And just imagine the long term effects on the child as well as child's parents. So, this child who has been subjected to digital trolling, now when it meets its friends, when it meets its relatives, what's going to happen? And how are these parents going to react? We saw ultimately there was an apology from parents on their Instagram. So, all this, is this required? So, as a psychiatrist, I feel first thing is probably we should not take our children to these sort of shows. Second thing is these shows also should have some rules and regulations and ethics so that they protect the rights of the child. And third thing is of course the digital trolling. I don't know what to say. What I feel is it was just a reflection of how our society treats mental health issues and child rights. Thank you.